Hey guys, wanted to do a video kind of like a before and after. My first paying customer for knife sharpening, defense and safety. Super nice guy. We've talked a lot about what he wants, and think I'm going to do the full mirror polish on all these knives, but he wanted me to choose my best judgment on knives that I think like this I think could do with a mirror polish, but since it's so utilitarian, I'm going to do like a 1000 grit edge instead of a 6000 grit, which is still going to be a mirror polish. It's just going to have a toothier feel to it. This I'm going to run up to 6000. This I'm going to leave for maybe around 1000, 2000, 6000, 6000. And I just wanted to do a before shot. This is what I'm going to do for every customer that sends me knives. I don't want to damage your knives. I don't care if they're beat to shit and back. I'm going to tape them up because I'm not going to be responsible for any scratches that are put on your knives. It does happen. Sometimes maybe a piece of grit gets up under the tape somehow. Maybe 1 in 20 knives it happens that a blade gets scratched. And if it does, it's just like one little scratch. It's not huge, but I would hate to scratch anybody else's knives. So I'm going to do the before shot. I'm going to show you the edges on all these, and then when I'm done sharpening them, I'm going to show the edges on all of them. This one, I don't know how I'm going to do this tanto. I haven't made up my mind how I'm going to do that, but it's going to be sharp anyway I do it. So I want to do the before shot, and I also wanted to do this just so anybody who is thinking about getting their knives sharpened by me would know the process and see the kind of results that I'm getting. See that gap right there? That would allow something to get up under it. So what I got to do is force it down like that. That way nothing can get up under it. Wanted to show the edges, and anybody that's thinking about getting their knives sharpened, then they'll know what to expect. Defense and Safety package these knives like excellently in their own little bubble wrap containers. So the way you send it to me, I'm going to send it back that way unless you send it to me really shoddily, in which case I'm going to make sure they're sent back to you in a way that they can't bang around. But I took every one of his bubble wrap containers and marked which knife it corresponded with. So I'm going to put each knife back in its own bubble wrap container. My goal is to take care of your knives. It's not to sharpen and just not give a crap what happens to them. I actually care about what happens to people's knives, and pretty much my whole goal is when people send their knives to me, I want them to expect something, and when they get it back, I want it to blow away their expectations. And I think just taking pride in my work will allow me to gain momentum with this. Kind of like Tough Thumbs. I mean, if he did crappy work, well, word of mouth would spread and nobody would want to get their knives pimped from him. So I'm just hoping. I want to do a good job, and I want the word to spread, and I would love for this to turn into an actual money-making venture. I charged what I believe to be a lot of money. I was expecting Defense and Safety to tell me to F off because, I mean, I quoted him what I believe is a fairly high number, and he was totally cool with it. So I don't know. I'm not going to quote what I made him pay, but I'm just going to go ahead and say for the full mirror polish, depending on blade length, it'll be like $12 to $15 a knife. And that's for the full thing. And that really reflects the time that I spend on each knife and also my materials. And honestly, if it came down to it, and you really wanted me to tell you how long I spent on each knife making the edges perfect, you would think I was crazy for charging $15 a knife. I mean, realistically, it can take me 2 hours on a knife to get it exactly how I want it. And in any service industry, it's $40 to $80 an hour, depending. So I think $10 roughly for an hour of work is a really good deal. But, I mean, for 5 knives, it was obviously a bigger, it was more than $12 to $15. Let's put it like that. But he was totally cool with it, and I'm going to make sure he's happy with what he gets back. And so I just wanted to make this. I'm going to name it something like First Paying Customer Part 1, something like that. And then when I'm done with these knives, I'm going to name it First Paying Customer Part 2, and I'm going to show the edges again after that. I'm not going to splice these two videos together just because I can't do all these tonight. So, defense and safety, I'm going to be done with these, I would say, in 2 days. I don't want to keep your knives forever anyway. I just want to get them done, get them back to you, because nobody's going to want me to sharpen their knives if I keep them for 3 weeks. So these just got here yesterday, I think. Yesterday. Could have been the day before. But anyway, I just got done taping these up. I'm going to sharpen some, finish them up tomorrow, and get them out to him hopefully on Friday. And I'm excited to show what they look like after, and I'm really excited to hear what he thinks about it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If any of you want your knife sharpened, then just let me know, and I'll try and accommodate you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.